Last Saturday when we have funeral here for Brother Joseph Hiep, a priest telling about a brother, dying brothers, and he asked the brothers gathering around and his deathbed, a key to heaven. One brother brought him the Bible. He shook his head. And another brother gave him the crucifix, shook his head. The rosary, he shook his head. And finally, the brothers remember that, oh, these brothers used to be a tailor, just doing mending and sewing all the ropes for the community. So we went to the shop and brought back a needle, just a needle. And that dying brother just tried to sit up and receive that reverently, and then holding that, that needle into hands, and he closed his eye, smiling and died. So beautiful. And then the priest asked, what key we give to Brother Joseph here? So he can go to heaven. Among the congregation, there was a young Buddhist who used to be a colleague with Brother Joseph Hiep. He was really touched by that question. And instead of going back after Mass to his house, he followed all the coaches and Brother Hips up to Napa, to seminary, and he stayed there for the service and for the burial. After burial, people went to the dining rooms and for dinner. And about 200 people left at that time. After dinner, they left. Just a group of American, those who are fathered by the GIs during the Vietnam War. They were mistreated by the communist government in Vietnam. They were thrown out on the street. They call that the street children, or the children of the dust. And then when the American here recognize, oh, they are our children, take it home, bring them home. So they tried to bring them home here, but quite a few Vietnamese tried to grab them and then buy them, ask them like a visa, because they can follow them to America, so they can migrate it. But once they got into America, they dumped them again. So they were so, so not only poor but illiterate, underprivileged, marginalized, and then nobody liked them. They couldn't find their father here either. This is their fatherland, but they couldn't find their father. And Joseph Hiep spent most of his time for those kids. By the end of the day, when people left Molasan, those kids stayed. And they asked us the permission to go back to the cemetery. And there, young girls, half black, half Vietnamese, put on the long áo dài, the Vietnamese traditional robe, to show Joseph Hiep that, man, now you taught me to be Vietnamese. Now here I come with the Vietnamese robe. Keep that tradition. And then she holds a lot of flower there, and she cries so much. Stay there at the tombs, looking down. The casket of very simple casket of Joe Hiep. Now it's covered with all the flower, so many flowers, and she just cry, and finally she threw that down and said goodbye to him. And that Buddhist young man, suddenly he realized that he was enlightened. This is the key for Joseph Hiep to go to heaven. I think that's the key. Here we feel that we really love the kids. We really, welcome all the kids, no matter what. They call us at night, we go. They come here with us, we accept it. We welcome them. If they need us anytime, at any day, we always ready and available for them. And I believe that Joseph Hiep gave us a very, very good example and a sure key to heaven. And I think that Saint Lazare now is welcoming Joe up to heaven, and he's very, very proud of him. Now you are really Lazare. You are really my son. Spend most of your time for the underprivileged kids, the kids on the street, the kids who nobody wanted.